Heather, you're out in the elements a lot. What do you recommend?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, maybe I'm late to the party here. Maybe it's just because it's my first year in Western New York, but I didn't know that electric clothing existed.
Really?
No, I mean, I knew about the electric blanket, obviously.
Right.
But that sounds like something I need to invest in.
It's a thing.
But not take to New Era Field tomorrow. But seriously, folks, dress nice and warm. My big tip, make sure that your gloves are rated for the cold weather. I know most often if you're just running errands, you can get away with the fabric gloves for driving. You need some thick skiing gloves if you're going to be outside for more than, let's say, half an hour, because man, oh man, your extremities can get cold quick in this kind of air. Tomorrow we get to 18 degrees. That's a little better than where we were today. The wind isn't going to be that big of an issue, but that changes Sunday into Monday. If you have plans to be outside for the fireworks here downtown, it's going to be more of the same, if not a lot colder. Here's a look at temperatures right now. Low teens in Minneapolis and Chicago, low 20s in North Platte. We've already dropped well down into the single digits. That's where the core of the cold air is now, and for the next 2 weeks, it looks like this is where it's going to set up as well, at least overall. There may be some breaks here and there where we get close to 20 degrees. Mind you, the average high this time of the year is in the lower 30s to upper 20s. So well below normal, the wind isn't helping, and now we've got snow on top of that. Of course, light snow passing off to our south for now, but behind the little area of low pressure that's triggering this snow, the wind is going to allow for more lake effect, and it's going to be in the same area that just had it. Feels like less than a day ago, really, because it was. Southern Erie County, Cattaraugus, and Chautauqua counties under those lake effect snow warnings from 1 p.m. on Friday to 4 a.m. on Sunday. It looks like the heaviest of the snow will fall Friday afternoon through most of the day on Saturday. As for Friday, again, 18 degrees. Sun's coming up at 7:45. It's starting to get earlier and earlier. Mary Alice and I were talking about this a few minutes before the newscast. We're gaining daylight by seconds at this point, but January, February, March will start to gain daylight back a little bit faster. Saturday, again, 18 degrees, but the wind is shifting, so it is going to feel a lot colder Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. Here's a quick peek at future look. Band of lake effect snow getting ready to move in by midday on Friday. I think it blasts through the south towns early in the afternoon. Timing wise, it could be very close to the start of that World Juniors hockey game at New Era Field, but then it kind of sets up here in the southern tier for the evening. It'll eventually start to migrate back to the north late Friday night into Saturday. And notice it could be pretty close to South Buffalo, maybe even downtown, out towards the airport as well, very early on Saturday morning. Then we'll watch for another round of some snow squalls to come off of Lake Ontario. This will be the Arctic cold front that triggers that much colder feel to the air with a northwest wind Saturday afternoon and into the day on Sunday. Sunday, of course, being New Year's Eve, and that's when, again, that next wave of cold air moves in. Additional accumulations from this lake effect Friday into Sunday morning. 6 to 10 inches in the south towns. You head just a bit farther south towards Mayville up to Dunkirk. Some totals could locally approach 1.5 to perhaps even 2 feet of snow in the most persistent snow bands. Farther off to the north, it's of course much more manageable, but we're not exempt from the snow here either. 3 to 6 inches possible from the falls over towards Batavia. Coming up this holiday weekend, again, that lake effect snow will ease on Saturday, but we're talking about dangerous wind chills Sunday into Monday. High temperatures, single digits. Wind chills, though, -5 to perhaps -15. Be ready to bundle up and be ready to have a plan to go inside to warm up at times through the rest of the holiday weekend. We'll be back with more Channel 2 News tonight after a quick break.